I'm Ted Ollier, an artist at 13 Forest Gallery, and I'm doing a virtual studio visit. I am a printmaker and a conceptual artist, and I have a studio in Charlestown, but I haven't been really working on printmaking or letterpress as an art form over the quarantine over this time. And so, as a conceptual artist, a lot of times my studio is just here, along with Ripley, my cat. Either that or I'm working on the computer and stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff I do is digital, dealing with art, dealing with data, dealing with representation, dealing with averages and things like that. But the last 3 weeks, I've actually been working on something that combines handwork and digital quality. One of the things that's always interested me is pixelation, is dividing things up into discrete packets in order to represent information. And this particular form did not begin with computers. It has been going on for millennia. Most people think of mosaic when they first think of any kind of physical pixelation. One of the more interesting ones, at least as far as I'm concerned, is textiles, is weaving, which is a grid, and then if you do any kind of needlework, that becomes a pixel representation. So what I've been doing is I've been combining the two. I've been working on pixel representation in cross-stitch format. So this, and I'll bring this up so everyone can see it. This is a sampler that I've been working on. This is basically 16 colors of floss. And I chose these 16 colors to represent the 16 color palette, a 4-bit palette that was used in the early 80s for the computer graphics array graphics card. A very early form of color representation for computers, and since computers were so limited back then, you only had 16 colors available to you. I chose the floss colors to represent, as close as I could, the RGB values of the CGA palette as they were defined in the specification. Of course, they're not going to be perfect because they're thread, they're not glowing dots on a screen. This is additioned. I've done 16 units because, of course, 16 colors, 16 is the base for hexadecimal, which is the computer counting base that's good for digital computers using binary representation. I'm in the middle of actually additioning these. I've got my needle and thread out, ready to go on this one, and this particular one has already been additioned. So as you can see, CGA 2 of F. So for this particular edition, usually you start with kind of natural numbering, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For this, I'm using hexadecimal, again, because we are dealing with a computer situation. So it's going to be the numbers through 9 plus A, B, C, D, E, F, which take up the numbers past from 10 on. And a lot of times in computer languages, you don't start numbering at 1, you start numbering at 0. So the very first member of the addition is going to be 0. I have additioned that already. So that is 0 of F. So that will go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. F of F will be the 16th of the addition. I've also prepared an artist proof for myself because I think this is kind of cool. I'd like to keep a copy. But these will be available as soon as I get done additioning them. So that's what I've been working on, and thanks for your time.